Hello, my name is Gillian Bento. This is the final project presentation for the Intermediate Accounting 2 class. The company that we are going to be talking, it will be Apple Inc. In this research paper, we were able to conduct an examination into Apple's financial statements. Apple is an international organization that designs and produces electronic equipment. The company designs, manufactures, and markets mobile communication and media devices, personal computers, and portable digital music players, and sells a variety of related software, services, accessories, networking solutions, and third-party digital content and applications. The company's products and services include iPhone, iPad, Mac, iPod, Apple Watch, Apple TV, a portfolio of consumers and professional software applications as iOS, macOS, watchOS, and tvOS, operating system, iCloud, Apple Pay, and a variety of accessory services and support offerings. The company is committed to bring the best user experience to its customers through its innovative hardware, software, and services. In this project, we will enter into the company's financial statements, cash flow, dividends, property, plant and equipment, business depreciation, investments, liability, marketable equities. During the past years, the company has invested in capital equipment as needed to meet anticipated demand for its products. In past years, companies' retail stores have required an enormous investment in equipment, leasehold improvement, information system, inventory, and personnel. Depreciation is computed by use of straight-line method over the estimated useful life of the asset, which for building is lesser than 30 years, or the remaining life of the underlying building, between 1 to 5 years for machinery and equipment, including product tooling and manufacturing process equipment, and the shorter of lease term, or 10 years for leasehold improvement. Based on the balance sheet, it is very clear that Apple have been investing in the acquisition of talent, technology, and production capacity during the last few years. The company is being paying for a target company non-depreciating asset, payment made for property, building, and equipment, and payments made for goodwill, such as intangible value of acquired value of firms, customers, and reputation. Apple current liabilities at the end of September 2016 were $79,006, which is a lower value in comparison with the same period of 2015, in where the company's current liability were $80,000. The company's other non-current liabilities in their balance sheets consist primarily of deferred tax liabilities, gross unrecognized tax benefits, and the related gross interest and penalties. Apple applies fair value accounting for all financial assets and liabilities and non-financial assets and liabilities that are recognized or disclosed at fair value in the financial statement on a recurring basis. The company's valuation technique used to measure the value of money market funds and certain marketable equity securities were derived from quoted price in active market for identical assets or liabilities. The company has not elected the fair value option for any eligible financial instrument. Apple long-term debt to total asset ratio increased from June 2015 to June 2016. It may suggest that Apple is progressively becoming more dependent on debt to grow their business. Apple has about $20.4 billion in cash and equivalent on its balance sheet. The company's stock price has practiced considerable price instability in the past and may stay to do so in the forthcoming. Furthermore, Apple Inc., the technology business, and the stock market as a whole has practiced thrilling stock price and capacity variation that have affected stock prices in ways that may have been unconnected to the business operational performance. If Apple Inc. stock prices fail to accomplish expectations in regards of financial growth, productivity, dividends, share purchases, or other market expectations, Apple's stock price could decay considerably. which can represent a primary untoward influence on stockholders' reliability and staff preservation. Dividends paid by Apple during 2016 and 2017 were closer to 12 billion and 11.4 billion respectively, increasing the expected total size of the capital return program from 200 billion to 250 billion. Expectation of payment of 0.57 per common share each quarter was set up by the board of directors. All highlight liquid investment with maturities of 3 months or less at the date of purchase are classified as cash equivalent. Apple's marketable debt and equity securities have been classified and accounted for as available for sale. The company currently expects to adopt the new revenue standard in its first quarter of 2018, utilizing the full retrospective transition method. The company does not expect adoption of the new revenue standard to have a material impact on its consolidated financial statement. The company also records reduction to revenue for expected future product return based on the company's historical experience. Future market condition and product transition may require the company to increase customer incentive program that could result in reductions to future revenue. Overall, Apple's history of business acquisition has involved relatively small companies. More often than not, the acquired firms has directly resulted in key new apps, product features, and services that have materially benefited Apple's core business and enable it to expand into new ones. Included in Apple's accounting of acquisition are investments made to obtain a portion of a company's, whether a team, a facility, or manufacturing equipment. This kind of selective investment avoids acquiring unwanted personnel, infrastructure, and business that are only a distraction and drag on operations. Apple revolutionized personal technology with the introduction of the Macintosh in 1984. Today, Apple leads the world in innovation with iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, and Apple TV. Apple's 4 software platforms, iOS, macOS, watchOS, and tvOS, provide seamless experience across all Apple's devices and empower people with breakthrough services including the App Store, Apple Music, Apple Play, and iCloud.